Aloha everybody, my name is Eoin Finn and it is the 23rd day of our Blissology Yoga Teachers Training. We are going to share with you a practice called Yoga Honey. It is a beautiful all-around practice loosely based on the Ashtanga primary series, and it feels so good. We have been studying anatomy, physiology, I'll be practice teaching all the time. They've written an exam which was very hard and they all passed. So this is going to be a joyous vibe. A lot of people wonder, will you be able to teach at the end of this training? But we'll find out. Enjoy everybody. Yoga Honey coming up. Nothing to prove, everything to share. And that if you are a teacher or share anything in your life, if you come at it from like, oh, I have to prove that I'm good enough and that's never going to work out. We just love what we're doing. Our cup's overfilling and we want to share that overflowing cup with you. So high five the people around you, spread your aloha. We'll get this practice going. Oh yeah, special shout out to Teresa. She's one of our amazing mentors, great teacher herself, and Ben for helping out for so long for all these things. And I'm ready for a beautiful morning. So here we go. Much love, everybody. Have a great practice.
Okay, well, welcome everyone. We are so excited to have you. So I can only add on to Ian's words that we just have 75 minutes of joy, of presence, and of connection. We all start today in a child's pose position. So take a moment to set yourself up, spread your knees towards your own degree wide to the mat. Walk your fingers forward so your forehead can soften. And wherever you are, can you take a deep breath in right into that shape, whatever child's pose means for you today. And a big breath out through an open mouth. Soften the forehead, soften the fingertips and the hips. In this space where we coming together in this deep presence, can you only feel underneath your fingertips, which gets combined with the softness of the ocean breeze upon your skin. Which enters for a few more breaths even deeper when you inhale through your nose, where it expands in the backside of your heart. The ribcage lifts up and away as you fill it up with lightness. And again, where you soften the breath out through an open mouth. Keep on breathing. Just for a few more moments to only follow the breath journey even deeper down your belly, where it expands like the biggest balloon towards the earth with all lightness possible. Where it channels back up into the backside of your heart. You soft everything out. Breathe it out. One last time, breathe it in as a collective energy this morning. Let the side ribs, the right, the left, the front and the back expand. And all together, open the mouth, side out, breathe it out. Now feel back into your fingertips to sense the earth beneath you, where you slowly shift your weight forward so you can lift the forehead off and away from the earth. Shift your hips forward to come into a neutral tabletop position. We move through some cat and cows. So your shoulders are slightly over your wrists, hips over your knees. Take an inhale breath, let the belly drop, spiral the heart forward and through, gaze upwards. On the exhale, let your tailbone lead round vertebra by vertebra till your gaze meets your navel and you create that space in between your shoulder blades. One more time, breathe it in. Arch into your spine, the tailbone and the gaze lifts up. Exhale to round. On your next breath in, even into the spine. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, let the knees lift off and away from the earth. Exhale, shift into your first downward facing dog. Take a moment to walk the feet, pedal the feet out the way it feels just right in your body this morning. And spread a little more into your fingers. Bring that awareness in that they are wide, they spread down. Let your walking dog become softer till it ends in stillness. Then again, take a deep breath in, fill up the ribcage, three-dimensional. Now when you breathe out, send the hips even further up and away. Create that length in your spine, breath out. One more time, breathe it in, expand. Exhale, open the mouth, ground the heels a little more down while you keep that bend in your knees so you can release the hamstrings this morning a little more. Last breath in, breathe it in all the way down in your belly. Now open the mouth, stick out your tongue, lion's breath, thumping out, cleanse it up. Now when you inhale, let the right leg lift up towards the sky. On the exhale, step it on the outside of your right hand. Take an inhale breath, let the right arm reach up towards the sky, open up the heart. On the exhale, swim the right hand underneath the left, bow down to the earth. Two more of this. Swim through the atmosphere as slowly as you can. Combine it with your breath. Exhale, bow down. Last one. Breathe it in. Exhale down to the earth. Create your offering. Inhale, open up to the sky. Exhale, ground the hand back down. Step back, downward facing dog. Breath out. Big inhale. Breathe it in the backside of your heart. Exhale, send the hips further up and away. Create that length in your spine. Breath in, the left leg lifts up to the sky. On the exhale, step it on the outside of your left hand. Again, inhale, let the left fingertips move up to the sky. Create that energy to the ceiling. Exhale, left hand stretch underneath the right. Breathe in, open up to all these new possibilities, to this greatness above you. Exhale, bow down. Last one, breathe it in. Exhale, breathe it out. Swim in and up to prepare. Exhale, ground the fingers back down, step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open the mouth side out, create that length in your spine, lengthen your hamstrings. Breathe in, step the feet forwards towards your hands. Exhale, bow down, keep the back body broad, send the hips further up. Breath in, let the arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come in front of your heart center. Take a moment to close down the eyes. Root the toes into the earth. Again, take a big breath in, lengthen up towards the sky. Open the mouth side out, breathe it out, ground down with the feet. And before we start today's practice, I want you to set an intention. In Blissology, we say, weed the seeds of doubt so your greatness can come out. So where in your life do you feel that you're hiding your greatness? And what can you do to actively start today on your mat? And whatever your intention is, take a deep breath in, let it grow as wide, as far as possible out through your heart space. Now open the mouth, give your intention back to nature around you, the trees, the ocean breeze. And we start today's class with all together. So take a deep breath in to prepare.
Exhale, hands down by your sides. And inhale, hands reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, elongate and lengthen through the spine. And exhale, back to chaturanga, half a push-up. Inhale, rolling forward for upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. We're here for a couple of breaths. You can find stillness if that's what you're after, or lengthen through the tailbone by pushing up and back for a stretch in the hamstrings. One more breath in. On the exhale, stepping forward to the front of the mat, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling and a beautiful Bali sky beyond that. And then exhale, folding down. Inhale, elongate through the spine. And exhale, down to chaturanga, half push up, knees down if it's a bit tricky for you. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Here for a couple of breaths. Take a deep inhale through the nose and let something go through the mouth. On the next exhale, making your way to the top of the mat. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, hands to the ceiling. And exhale, hands to heart center.
Here we take one more breath, inhaling up to the spine. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, high lunge. And exhaling, place your left hand on the ground, swing your right arm back and up. And inhaling, swimming it forward, placing it on the ground. Straighten that front leg, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold into pyramid. Inhale, step the back leg up. Lengthen. And exhale into standing splits. Inhale, place the back leg down. Lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, right hand to the ground, left hand back and up. Inhale, swim it forward, down, straighten that front leg, lengthen. Exhale, fold into pyramid. Inhale, back leg up, lengthen. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale, back leg down, reaching through the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, reach through the spine. Exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. Exhale, left hand down, right hand swinging. Inhale, swing it through, down. Straighten that front leg. Exhale, fold into pyramid. Inhale, back leg up, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, place that left foot back down. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach to the crown, press the hips back. Exhale, place the right foot behind you and reach your arms up into high lunge. Exhale, right hand down, swing the left hand back and up. Inhale, swing it forward, down to the ground, straighten that front leg, lengthening through the spine, and exhale, folding into pyramid. Inhale, back leg up, lengthen. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale, back leg down, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, come to standing. Bring your hands behind you, clasp them together. Take one big inhale, breathing up. And then exhale, forward fold, reaching the hands up. Take a couple breaths here. Inhaling through. Exhale, pressing down through the feet, up to the hips, out through the crown. Inhale, breathe into the back body. Exhale, soften. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, remove any unnecessary tension. Inhale, come back up, reach up, arch back. And exhale, meet and stand in.
Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step back. Inhale, elongate your arms. Exhale, side tilt the pelvis and rotate forward. Inhale, triangle pose here. Exhale, can you pull your left hip a little farther back? Inhale, find space in your inner right thigh. Exhale, soften. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale. On an inhale, turn to face the front, arms reach up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you or find reverse prayer. Inhale, find space in your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press through your right foot, and exhale, pull your right sit bone back. Inhale here, find a little bit more length to the crown. Exhale, pull your hips back. Last one, deep breath. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, the left hand reaches forward, right hand reaches back. Exhale, left hand finds right shin. Inhale, find length. Exhale, can you pull your right hip back a little bit farther? Breathe in. Exhale, feel your right hip here. Last one, big inhale all together. Exhale. Inhale, the arms come back up, and exhale, feet together, top the mat. Inhale here, lift up your right leg. Exhale, big step. Inhale, can you grow taller? Exhale, side tilt the pelvis and rotate forward. Inhale, press through your left foot and use that to pull your right hip back. Inhale, find space. Exhale, find softness. One more breath here, deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, the arms come up, step your right foot out a little bit, breathe in. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Deep inhale, fill the heart space. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root through your left foot. Exhale, pull your left hip back. One more deep breath. Exhale, soften your left hamstring. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, reach the right hand forward and revolve. Inhale, find space. Exhale, pull your left hip back. Breathe into your outer left hip here. Exhale, find softness. Inhale, a little bit more love. Exhale, soften. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands together, top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to the floor. Next pose, crow. Bring your knees into your armpits. Lean forward and lift one or both legs from the floor. Balance here. 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On the next exhale, jump or step backwards. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your leg to the sky and step the right leg forward. Inhale, come up into lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Now side angle pose. Please don't just collapse onto your knee. Bring your right elbow on the inside of your right knee and press the knee outwards. And on the same time, pull your left hip backwards. So you want to feel a stretch in your inner thigh. Stay here, one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, now bring both hands to the front of your sky. for Hanumanasana and lower down really slowly to the floor with your knee. You want to feel a stretch in your quadriceps. Lean back here. Option, you can place the hand on your knee or bring it behind. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So now on the next inhale, bring your left armpit over to your right thigh. Press the elbow against the knee. Bring the hands in prayer position. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift the knee from the floor. You can stay here or also bring the hands to the floor. Long in your spine, deep in the stretch. Inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale and exhale. The next inhale, hands forward. Come into a plank, down to chaturanga, upward facing dog, back to downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up and step it forward. Come into a high lunge and back in warrior 2. So now again, side angle pose. Bring your left elbow on the inside of your left knee, press it outwards and pull your left hip back. You want to feel a stretch in your inner thigh. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, soften. Inhale, bring your right hand forward. Push both hands forward and lower down really slowly into Hanumanasana. Bend backwards. Bring your left hand on the knee or backwards. And stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your right elbow really over this thigh and press it against the knee. Hands in prayer position. Lift your leg from the floor. Stay long in your spine. And exhale, deepen the stretch. Inhale. And exhale. And last breath here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come forward with your arms. Exhale, now 3 slow push-ups. Good with me. Down 1 and up again. Second one, down and up again. One last one. Down and up. Yeah, good. Upward facing dog. And back to downward facing dog.
From here, breathe into the back of your ribs. And exhale, sitting those sit bones back. Inhaling our left leg high, spread the toes. And exhale, planting your foot. And inhale, arms high, pouring your chest forward. And exhale, floating that right leg out to Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. And inhale, lengthen through your crown, press through that heel. And exhale, soften. And inhale, coming up. And grabbing your shin or your big toe. Lengthen through your spine. And exhale, pressing that heel forward. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to sit back in that right sit bone. Inhale 1 more time. And exhale. And inhale, preparing for dancer. Grab the outside of that right ankle. And inhale, pull your chest forward and kick through that right leg. And inhale, and exhale, bringing that right shoulder forward. And inhale, come back through warrior 3. Last one, push through. And exhale, back to a high lunge. Inhale, chest forward, arms rise. And exhale, plant your hands for pyramid. And inhale, lengthen through your crown. And exhale, send that left sit bone back. And inhale, plant your hands. And moving through to chaturanga. Exhale. And inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And inhaling our right leg high. And exhale, planting. And inhale, rising high. And exhale, floating that left foot forward. Press your hands into warrior three. Strong left, right leg. Inhale, lengthen the crown. And exhale, soften. And inhale, here, challenging our balance. Grabbing our shins or big toe. And inhale, lengthen. Make sure that right leg is bent. And exhale, pressing through the heel. Arm can rise. Inhale. And exhale, instead of sitting that left sit bone back. And inhale, coming out of bed. Moving into dancer, grab the outside of that ankle. Flex your toes. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, press through your foot. And inhale, bringing that left shoulder forward, feeling this in your front body. And inhale, moving through warrior three. Press through your heel. And exhale, back to a high lunge. And inhale, pressing your chest forward. And exhale, planting your hands, pyramid. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, sending the right hip back. And inhaling back through plank. And slow chaturanga. Inhale, flipping to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale here, expand your back. And exhale, pushing those sit bones back, pressing through your heels.
Take one more breath here and get ready for some front body openers. Breathe in, come into high plank, and slowly lower down your belly to the floor. Press your hip into the floor and lift up to your first cobra. Make sure there is no pinching or pain in the back, so adjust the intensity by moving your hand outwards. Stay here for one more breath. And on the next exhale, release and come down to the floor. Grab your ankles. And on next exhale, kick into the feet and use that force to lift up. Feel the stretch in your chest. Open it up. Your hip is pressing into the floor. There should be a nice even stretch from your quads, abs, hips to the chest. Keep breathing deep into your stomach and your back. One more breath here. On the next exhale, hands come down to the floor. We come up into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. And knees come down to the floor. Get down into a child pose. Take one breath here. Rock the hip around a little bit. On the next inhale, come up high. Swipe your arms forward and up. And arch back into our first camel. Hands come behind you. Make sure there's no pinching in your back or spine. Adjust the intensity because this is the first out of 2 camels. Adjust the intensity by placing your hands either behind your hips, or your butt, or your hamstrings. Stay here, open up the hips. Breathe in. And open up the chest, like Superman ripping open his shirt. One more breath here. On the next inhale, release and come back down to that child pose. Hands behind your back. Rock the hips around a little bit. Prepare for the next one. Breathe in, come up high. Arms go forward and up. Reach up and arch back to the second camel. Hands come behind you. Adjust the intensity. And if it is in your practice, you can move your hands towards your heels. But make sure you don't dump in there. Stay high with your chest. Show that Superman logo to the world. Keep taking deep breaths. into your stomach. Feel how your back is expanding with your breath. Stay here for one more breath. The next inhale, hands come down to the floor and get down into a downward dog. Inhale, feet between your hands and fold forward. Inhale, arms come up, bridge up, and back into prayer.
Inhale, arms reach up one more time. And when you exhale, come down, seated on the mat. Come all the way down on your back. From here, you're gonna inch your feet all the way up to your butt, as close as you can, so your heels underneath your knees. From here, you're gonna push up through the pelvis, up to the sky. This is your bridge. So inhale, and exhale. Maybe lengthen through. Take a deep belly breath in. And exhale, push a little further. And inhale, slowly lower to the floor. We're going to do this one more time. If this is enough for you, go into the bridge one more time. If not, you can follow me and wheel. So you're going to inch your feet even closer, up on your tippy toes. Put your hands by your ears. And when you inhale and exhale, push up into wheel. Really try not to let your neck just fall, keeping it looking forward. Inhale, and exhale, push a little further. Really strengthen through your arms. One last breath in here, and exhale, slowly lower down to the floor. We're going to do this one more time. If you didn't do it before and you want to try, this is your time. So inhale, exhale, push up through the hips. Open up to this amazing morning. Inhale. When you exhale, let go of all fears. You're doing amazing. Inhale and sigh everything away. Now slowly lower. From here, you're going to bring your knees to your chest and grab your big toes with your peace fingers. You're going to go into happy baby. So inhale. When you exhale, will you push those knees down to the floor while pressing into your hands? Inhale. When you exhale, you lengthen through the spine. Try to get that tailbone down towards the floor so you lengthen even more. Deep breath in. And sigh everything away. Doesn't matter what you look like, but the sensation you get. If this is enough, you can stay here. If not, you can join me and extend your legs. Having a micro bend. Again, inhale, lengthen. And press away. Exhale. One deep breath in again. And let go. Now inhale, bring your legs together, still stretching. And exhale, lengthen. You're doing amazing. One last breath here. And exhale. In your next breath, you can slowly start rocking up into seated. You can do it once or twice, doesn't matter.
Okay, last bit of hard work before we can start to relax. Ground through the fronts of your sit bones. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, lift those heels up, coming into boat pose. You can bring your arms in front. Inhale, option here, you can straighten through the legs or keep your knees bent. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, press out through your toe mound. Inhale long. Exhale, strong. Inhale, last one. Exhale, heels come down. Take a minute, catch your breath. We're going to go again. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, heels lift. Inhale, engage the core, broaden your chest. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, keep breathing. Exhale, keep smiling. Inhale, keep long through that crown. And exhale, lower down those heels. Last round. Inhale up. Exhale, heels lift. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, press out your feet to the left as you lean back to the right. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, take it back the other side. Keep going with your rhythm of your breath. Inhale to center. Exhale to the side. One more, inhale. Exhale to the side. And come on down. We're going to come into Paschimottanasana. So lengthen your legs out in front of you. Bring your hands either side of you. Press up and draw those hips back. Take an inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, keep a bigger bend in the knees as you need to. Exhale, press down through those heels. Inhale, lengthen through your crown. Exhale, press back through your sit bones. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, press those toe mounts forward. Feel it in your hamstrings. And inhale, come on back up.
Inhale, bend your right knee. And as you exhale, press that left heel into the ground. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, fold forward over that leg. Inhale, keep a micro bend to that knee. And exhale, slide that left hip back. Inhale, breathe into something that you want. And exhale, let go of something that you no longer need. One more breath here. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, turn your belly towards the right. Inhale, get long in the crown. And exhale, side tilt your pelvis. Inhale, left elbow to left inner knee. And as you exhale, bring that arm up and over. Inhale here. And as you exhale, enjoy that stretch on the inside of your leg. One more breath here. Inhale, plant your right hand behind your back. And as you exhale, sweep that hand in front of you, over and back. Inhale, be your own superhero. And exhale, press that foot into the ground. Inhale, feel that expansion. And exhale, sweep that hand back down. Bring your legs forward and we're going to switch legs. Inhale, bend the left leg. And exhale, press the right heel into the mat. Inhale, get long. And exhale, fold forward over that leg. Inhale, micro bend that knee. And exhale, slide that right hip back. Inhale, breathe into something that you want. And exhale, let it all out. One more breath here. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, turn your belly towards the left. Inhale, get tall. And exhale, side tilt that pelvis. Inhale, right elbow to right inner knee. And exhale, bring that arm floating up above you. Inhale here. And exhale, enjoy that stretch on the inside of your thigh. One more breath here. Inhale, plant that hand behind your back. And as you exhale, sweep that hand forward and up. Be that superhero. And press that foot into the ground. Inhale, expand. And exhale, sweep that arm back down. Bring your feet in front of you and put your feet together for butterfly. Put your hands behind you and tilt your pelvis forward. Get long in the spine. And if this is good for you, then you stay here. Otherwise, I invite you to grab onto your toes and slowly lean forward. Take a deep breath into all of your ribs. Feel that rib cage expanding and releasing with every breath. One more breath here. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, bring your legs wide for forward wide leg stretch. Now you know the cues for these poses already, so press your feet down, tilt your pelvis forward, stay long in the spine. So let's see if we can really savor the sensations here. Imagine that someone you love has placed their hands on your lower back. Feel how they gently guide you a little bit deeper into that pose. Feel the warmth of those hands and really breathe into the love that's in those hands. And let that be a reminder to treat ourselves just as kind and gently every day as those hands are guiding us forward. One more breath here. Inhale, bring your knees together, and on exhale, slide your legs forward.
Okay, everybody go ahead and cross your knees and go ahead and come onto all fours. Meet me in downward dog. We're gonna go into pigeon. So everybody inhale your right leg high, and on your exhale, bring it between your hands. Drop that left knee down and heel toe your right foot to the left side of your mat. Okay, I'm going to cue a few different cues, instructions to intensify the stretch, but first I want you to protect your knee. So everybody bring your left hand and to the palm of your foot and flex that foot. That's going to help protect that knee. Might be enough stretch here. For some of you, if you need more, go ahead and come forward. Elongate to the crown of your head, and as you exhale, press that right sit bone back. If you need more, go ahead and continue to elongate through the crown as you turn to the right knee and press that hip back. You should feel this on your back. And while you're here, I invite you to come back to your intention that you set for yourself this morning. Oftentimes it's hard to listen to ourselves, to our body. This is a good example of a stretch where we got to listen to our bodies and what it's telling us. Okay, if you came down, go ahead and come up. And carefully meet me in downward dog. We're going to do the other leg. Inhale that left leg high. And as you exhale, bring it in between your hands. Right knee drops. And heel toe that left foot to the right side. Flex that right foot and go ahead and go into your own stretch. You can press that right knee back to intensify the stretch, or come forward and to the left. If you came down, go ahead and meet me up here again. Carefully step that left foot back and meet me in downward dog. We're going to go into half splits. So Everybody inhale your right leg high. And as you exhale, bring it in between your hands. Again, your left knee drops. Okay? And I want everybody to elongate to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, press that right sit bone back as you slightly straighten out that front leg. Make sure to continue pressing through the heel of your foot in the front and feel that stretch in the back of your leg. If full splits is in your practice, you can go ahead and go into that. While we're here, I wanted to share my intention. My intention was to forgive myself. And as I forgive myself, I'm able to let go of any feelings of not being good enough. And then I am free to love myself. Like I said, many times it's hard to listen to our bodies and what we need. And this course has been an excellent teaching moment for me to daily reminder to let go of those feelings of not being good enough. Let's go ahead and come out. Out of it, we're going to stretch the other leg. Go ahead and meet me in downward dog. Inhale that left leg high. And step it in between your hands. And bring that right leg knee down. As you inhale, elongate to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, press that right foot hip back as you straighten out that front leg. If full splits is in your practice, go ahead and go into it now. If we're able to listen to our bodies and the support that we have around, I think we can all accomplish a lot. So remember to love yourselves first. Okay, let's go ahead and come out of that slowly. Step your left leg back to downward dog.
Just take a few moments here to pedal the feet out, kind of take stock of how your hips are feeling. And then on your next inhale, we can travel to the front, just to a seated position with your legs up in front of you. We're going to do Ardha Matsyendrasana. So we're going to take our left leg and bend it. Take our right leg up and over to plant the foot on the outside of that left knee. You want to have both your hips equally on the ground, both sit bones planted, your right foot flat, and then your left foot, you're going to flex a little bit here. So it's in a flex position. I want you to inhale a long spine and exhale as you slowly twist towards the right. And take your left arm around to hook around the knee. And the goal here is to get a stretch here on the right hip. So the goal is not to see how far back you can twist, but to feel the stretch in the hip. So to do that, we're going to lengthen the spine and exhale as we pull the knee, press the right hip down. You can take a few deep, long inhales and exhales here. Just focusing on that right hip, keeping your spine long. As you go through the pose, just keep that right hip down, taking stock of that stretch and how it's feeling in the right hip. One last deep inhale and exhale. And you can come forward and have your legs out and switch to the other side. So right leg is under, left leg is up and over. Planting that left foot, flexing that right foot. Inhale, long spine. And exhale as we slowly twist to the left. Just to reiterate that the focus here is the stretch in the glute. So again, to do that, pulling the right knee, pressing the left hip. Inhaling long spine. And exhaling for a stretch there. If few more inhales and exhales. I'm going to do one long inhale here, lengthening your spine and exhaling into that stretch. And then your next inhale, you can come forward. I'm going to shake your legs out a little bit if you need to. And we're going to do Gomukhasana next. And if you've got tight hips, feel free to take a block and place them under your sit bones. I'm going to put the left leg down, right leg on top. And we're going to work towards stacking the knees. If you can't, no pressure. It's not about shape, it's about how you feel. So this one's also focused in the hips. If you're feeling tension in the hips, you can take your hands kind of right here on the crook of your hips and press a little bit just to create some space in the joint there. So same idea, we're going to lengthen the spine upwards and exhale forward. Making sure we're flexing both of our feet here to protect the knees. And that stretch should be felt on the right side mostly. You don't need to go all the way down, just enough to where you feel a stretch. Should be no pain, no pinching, just a little bit of intensity. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and exhale as you twist a little bit to the right. That might deepen the stretch for you. You sit here a little bit, a few inhales, exhales, breathing into that right hip. On your next inhale, we're going to come up. Our legs out in front of us. You can windshield wiper the legs a little bit. Again, this can be kind of an intense stretch for the hips, especially if you're tight. And then we're going to do the other side. So right leg under, left leg over top, and again, working towards stacking, but that's not the goal. The goal is to hear the stretch and to listen to your body. So flexing those feet, both of them. Inhaling long spine. You can press your hips down if you need to. Exhale. Coming forward over the knees. And inhale on the spine. And exhale forward. Inhale long spine again and twist a little bit to the left to intensify. Feel that stretch a little more in the left hip there. Just listening to your body here. You don't want any pain in the knees or the hips. This should be an opening, nourishing stretch for the hips here. A couple more deep, long, slow inhales and exhales. And on your next inhale, you can come up, straighten your legs out again. Again, do a little bit of windshield wipering, shaking them out. And your hips, feel how open they are.
Your next inhale, find length through your spine, sitting broad for a moment. And exhale, down, laying onto your back. Inhale, bring your knees to your chest and hug them in tightly. Your next exhale, extend your feet to the sky, holding on to your toes or your shins. Inhale, left leg and left arm find the ground. The left arm can be overhead or to the side, wherever you find comfort. Inhaling, thinking about where we want to feel the stretch, which is pressing our right foot into an imaginary wall in that sky, back through into our hamstrings. Inhale, exhale, a little more stretch slowly into that hamstring. Inhaling, thinking about an imaginary wall behind that left foot, pressing energetically into it out through our crown. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, an invitation to that hamstring to stretch. Exhale it in. Inhale again. Your next exhale, extend that right foot to the right side of the room. pressing into an imaginary right wall, side of the right wall. Inhale, exhale, a little more length. Inhaling, thinking about that wall that still exists below our left foot. Exhale, pressing into it, extending it out through our crown. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale that right foot back up to the sky, grabbing the pinky side of our right foot with our left hand. Exhale it down across our body to the left side of the room. Inhaling, extending that right arm to the right side of the room. Exhale, looking at your right hand, pressing through that right foot. Inhale, a little more stretch. Exhale, breathe it into action. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, feet back to the middle. Hug them into your chest. Exhale, both feet up to the sky again, holding onto your toe mounds of your shins. Inhale, right leg, right hand finds the ground wherever it finds comfort. Exhale, press that left foot into a wall that exists above you. Inhale, thinking about inviting more stretch into that hamstring. Exhale, opening the door for it. Inhale, imagine a wall beneath that right foot. Press into it, extend it out through your crown. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, think about moving that left foot to the left side of the room, pressing into a wall. Exhale, extend into it. Inhale, a little softness. Exhale, that invitation of stretch to your adductors. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring that foot up above overhead. Right hand grabs for the pinky side of that left foot. Exhale it out to the right side of the room. Left hand extends to the left side of the room. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, think about pressing into the right wall or the right foot. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, feet back up overhead. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Next exhale, we find Savasana. Finding ourselves in Savasana, thinking about that intention that brought us to the beginning of our practice. Find relaxation, find peace with your thoughts. Feel relaxation in your toes, extending to your heels into that earth. Relaxing your legs, letting them turn outwards.
Every time we breathe in, allow the belly to rise up. And when you breathe out, allow the Great Mother to hold your bones, sink down into it. Simple mission of Shavasana is to let go of tightness anywhere in the body, in your chest, in your jaw, in your belly and hips. So consciously breathe in deep. And as you exhale, let the whole outer body become soft. And it's common to be a dualist, meaning that there's a body and a mind in separation. That's just one way that modern science has divided things. Although that's changing. So really feel that the body and mind are one continuum. So the tightness you feel are mostly from thoughts you've been thinking. And the beautiful thing about this process is it works both ways. So as you release tightness from your body, again from the hips, from your lips, from your fingertips, a signal comes from downstairs to up to our brains, to our hearts, saying everything is going to be okay. Breathe that in. Everything's going to be okay. Let go of all residue of tightness in heart and hips. Open mouth. And the way this physical yoga practice differs from classical meditation in yoga is both techniques are an anti-amnesia pill. We are filled with light. We are filled with this beautiful consciousness that flows universally. But we fill our heads with worries of need for approval. And we forget. And even though the physical yoga practice uses the body for the last minute here, a little bit more than a minute, just really feel every time you breathe out in particular, there's a sense of softness. So much so that the outer body disappears. And all we're left with is the energy and light of peace inside of us. So bask in that light and make it bigger when you breathe in. And release the old stories every time you breathe out. one small chunk of time, whole body, head to toe, let everything go. Close out today's practice with capital Y yoga, meditation. So make your way slowly, everybody, from horizontal to vertical. Stay relaxed. And for everyone new, we have a little tradition. So it's good that everyone is relaxed, that's beautiful, but come on up to seated and bring a cushion and come gather around here in a little huddle. Come on in, you'll see why. All great wisdom traditions around the world met in circles like this. Come on in, come on in. I know it's maybe a little unorthodox compared to what you may have done in other yoga classes, but I swear you'll like it, I promise. Okay. So have something to sit on. If you're here first, drop your hips down, and the ultimate point here is that we are energy having the experience of being human. Let your palms turn upwards towards the sky, a little chi to finish with. Let your hands move around, feeling the light from the cosmos. Soften your back ribs, breathe and expand your shoulder blades every time you're breathing. Now, as you inhale, let the hands rise up like they're made of helium. Turn the palms down, make a sound ha as you press the hands down, grounding your chi. Inhale, reaching up, feeling the energetic body you occupy. And exhale, press down. This time, float your arms up, cactus your arms. Take a few breaths. Welcome in the Great Spirit. This life is beautiful, but it also rips us open. So breathe into that savage bliss. Just open up to the joy, the pain, the cocktail of life. Breathe in a little wider. And as you exhale, press your hands into your heart and make an out-breath sound. Really just clear dark smoke out of your heart. Go. Especially being here in Bali, where they are just spiritual beings by nature. Plug into something beautiful for the end of the practice. Just 45 seconds. I will not say a thing. Have a quiet, wordless, energetic conversation with a power greater than you. And then lastly, to seal the deal, you were put on this planet with a talent, with a gift to uplift others, to take away a lot of the pain and suffering of others around you. But then we grow up with a life where we're told what we should do and we forget. And I want to tell you that the word should starts with SH. So as you're plugged into your highest power, just reconnect to your highest purpose and breathe in to that bigness with no doubt. And breathe out all resistance, all ways you think people will judge you for that. Let it go. Because the world needs your gifts. Sound Om to close with. Breathe in. Thank you for the courage, for these beautiful beings who stepped up to share their gifts with you. And just in case you don't know French, Kura means heart. So they've stepped into their heart fearlessly and shared it with you. So we salute them. And we salute you. Namaste, everybody. We'll just sit there, that's cool. But wordlessly, the world needs more hugs, I think you know. No words, just wrap your arms around somebody if you want to. Go slow. If you're really advanced, you can do 3 people. All right. Thanks, everybody.